Hello viewers, today we are going to be scrapping a RCA CRT television. This is a 14-inch unit. Go ahead and look at the back here. Read about it right there is all the information. Okay. I've done this once before on how to scrap a CRT television, but today I'm just going to be doing it. I'm not going to be going over the steps on how to. So, did the camera, good angle here, and then we'll go ahead and start tearing this thing into pieces. There's one specific reason why I'm getting rid of this TV is because it has a huge crack right here. And there's some like burn spots or just some gashes in the top of the TV from maybe somebody laying a cigarette on it or something. And then the whole top cover is covered in paint, which you can take off, but it's not worth doing it when this is cracked, and the whole front of this TV is faded. Although this TV does work completely fine, but in this case, it's going. So let's get started. These screws out real quick. Should have done that prior to recording, but I didn't. Okay. There you are. Top cover is loose. Slide this top cover up. All you're gonna see is just a tube in the board. This was just powered up a few minutes ago, so we're gonna come in with the screwdriver and very carefully make sure this is insulated. It got me right there. I think that's about what's left in there. There shouldn't be anything left in there, just got my finger. Okay. I do not have a discharger out here, so that's just the way it's gonna have to be done. Come along with everything here, make sure there's nothing that's live. First thing we're gonna do is take this right here off, and then we're gonna come along here and knock these out of play. There you go. It's not coming out. And it is in a different position here. Okay. Let's go forward with this. Take off our neck board. Okay, flyback transformer, which I'm gonna go ahead and double check. Yeah, it's a little iffy. Gotta get this off. Give it a few twists. It'll come loose. Don't trust this just yet to stick my finger up. So it's done. You got a screw right here that can just be slapped out. That will loosen up our convergence rings. Okay, take that off. And last but not least, as long as that's loose enough to knock out of play, not just yet. Somebody must have been in this TV before because that screw is extremely stripped. That's how I found it. Okay. Try one more time. It's coming. Just looks like somebody must have broke into this TV before and has done something. I mean, that may be enough to get it out of there. It's happened to me before, many years ago, when I was doing this with one of my friend's old TV sets. Unplug a few things here. Get everything done. Up there, it went on the ground. Oh, I'm surprised that tube did not just crack itself. Because if there was no neck board, you all would have saw something very interesting. This is not wanting to come loose. I'll be back. Well, I got a bigger Phillips screwdriver, and we're gonna see if this will work, because that is pretty badly stripped out. Yes, it's working. It's doing a job. Never forget when this ever happened to me. One time it took like 15 minutes getting this one screw out. Because when you adjust the convergence rings, those are what you have to go after. So now that the this is all loose, the yoke and the neck board, we can go ahead and come in, cut these up. Okay, I'm gonna slide this out of play. There's your yoke, just pretty basic. One of these basic TVs. I am not sure if I'm going to keep this tube out of this unit. We'll see when that time comes to play. This is not usually held down by any screws in smaller units. There's your ground cable connected to that. Disconnect these two. Zip ties. And we're almost there. Keep cutting these wires out of here. There you are. You got the main assembly off. Trying not to cut many wires unless I really have to. Take off. This can't come off. That can't come off. Okay. Here's what we're left with. Is your board. You got a whole bunch of copper in some of these capacitors. Just a whole bunch of stuff in here, not worth throwing out in the trash. We're gonna clean this board up a little bit. Take almost everything off. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and toss these basic wires. And keep the valuable ones. There's our flyback transformer, which I'm gonna desolder off of there. Okay. There's your board. Yoke. And board. Okay. Now, you really think it's worth it? I'm gonna come in and take screws out of the speaker and keep this speaker. Because that's a magnet right there. I like saving screws just to kind of have on hand. Okay. We're about done. There's your speaker that I wanted to save. Fine. Okay. So, there's your unit. Here's the stuff that was salvaged out of it. There's your tube. And front. And that is it. More videos to come like this. Thanks for watching.